Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bible Tidbits YouTube channel. Glad you joined us today for this special edition where I am starting a new series. And this series is going to be me learning biblical Hebrew, my journey. I started out knowing absolutely nothing a week ago, and this is going to be the first episode in this series. So before we get going, I am taking this in a seminary class. I'm taking it the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary with Dr. Dwayne Garrett. So he's my professor. That's my class. That's the lectures I'll have. I'll have Zoom meetings to get to discuss with him. And then all the assignments and stuff are coming from him. And with that, this is the grammar that I'll be using. It's a modern grammar for biblical Hebrew. I will link this in the video below in case you're curious, want to dive into it. And it is by Dr. Garrett. And then also Jason DeRucci, which I have read some of his books in the past, like Survey of Old Testament. Very good. Dr. Garrett has some great Old Testament commentaries. He's got one on Job I especially enjoy. I actually had the opportunity last year to be in a mentor group with Dr. Garrett and getting his knowledge and kind of pouring into us and some things like that was an awesome experience. So I'm excited to get to go on this journey. And then also be using the workbook key to this. And so far, from what I see, and I'll tag this below too, it's very helpful exercises. On the grades, this is participation stuff, but it's exercises to really ingrain it into our heads. So I've been getting my pencil out and working through those lately, making flashcards. But so far, that's where I'm at. I bought the books, and I'm not even finished with week one's assignments yet. But week one, big thing is learning the alphabet. And the Hebrew alphabet was difficult. So I know biblical Greek, Koine Greek. I've learned that. I'm to a level of proficiency in it. And that's where I want this series to go, is till proficiency in Hebrew. So I'm there with Greek, and I kind of had a confidence about the languages going in with this. But Hebrew is different. It was tough. There are sounds that I'm still trying to learn how to even make the sound of some of these letters. And the Hebrew alphabet is all consonants. And so once I finally started getting the swing of the alphabet, I was like, okay, well, I want to go read some letters, or read some words, just try to put them together. And I couldn't. And I realized they're all consonants. And then I started learning about vowel points. So Hebrew's got these little dots and dashes and a little T and things like that around the word. And those are essentially your vowel sounds. So they combine with a letter. So kind of confusing, but some letters will have a vowel point with them, and it will, like the bait letter. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that right. Could have a dash under it. Could be ba, so kind of add the a sound after the ba. But it could have a little t sound, be ba, more like father, ba, that a sound. So it's been tough so far just to learn these little things. I've been told by other people that Greek kind of starts down here, and just the further you go into grammar, the more difficult and complex it gets. I've heard Hebrew's the opposite, that it's a hard difficulty at the beginning, and then it kind of gets easier as you go. So part of me is hoping that's true, because even the alphabet is throwing me for loops. But I'm starting to I've got the alphabet down. I can read. Got some basic vocab down. The vocab is tough because he pronounces it for us in a video, and then I look at it, and with all my vowel points and letter sounds, I'm still not seeing how on some of these words he's getting to the pronunciation he's getting to. But that'll come with time. I've been listening to the Daily Dose of Hebrew. A lot of this stuff I don't know what he's talking about, but I tried to follow along reading the words with him on the Daily Dose of Hebrew. I did the Daily Dose of Greek, and I still do it to keep up with my Greek and to work on it. But using the Daily Dose of Hebrew, it's an app, website, all that stuff. I try to follow along as they are reading out the passage, and then try to notice things that points out. He's reading the passage. He reads each word again almost whenever he starts working through it. So try to work on my pronunciation and reading, and just try to pick up little bits through doing that. So far, difficult but rewarding start. I'm hoping, in the next, I think about week 3 is what he said. at the intro that we'll be getting into reading some simple verses. So I'm excited for that, to actually be reading some verses. But follow me, hit the subscribe button for this journey. My current plan is bi-weekly updates. This course is a 16-week course. I doubt I'm at proficiency by the end of the 16 weeks. Maybe I'll take a break for winter and resume next semester in my next class. I don't know yet. I just have to see where this goes. But that's the goal. I just want to share this journey with you. I wasn't making the YouTube videos when I learned Greek, and looking back, I was like, man, I wish I would have, just to document this journey for myself. So I'm gonna link my textbook and workbook below. I also link a Hebrew New Testament, or a Hebrew Old Testament, my bad. I found on Amazon. I actually got it Prime Day for like $30, which was awesome. It's not required for my class, but I find looking at it in the Hebrew Old Testament, physical, flipping it open, it helps me to kind of visualize what I'm learning as I'm learning it. One thing I've been doing when I was learning the alphabet is I would start working. Hebrew's also written backwards, so as I would read this book this way, Hebrew would be the opposite way. It's backwards. It's a right to left reading instead of left to right. But I would be skimming through, trying to do the right to left and looking for letters just to identify, okay, there's Aleph, there's Bet, there's Gimel, there's Daleth. So that was a helpful exercise for me. So I'll link all that below. But join me this journey. It's fun so far. It's difficult. I'm excited to see the insights that I get along the way. But like I said, we're 1 week in. I've got the alphabet and like a couple words down. So I'll continue to go and share with you what I learn and different insights I get from it. Maybe if you're learning Hebrew or going to learn Hebrew someday, some of the things you see along my journey will help you out. So I thank you all for joining me. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these Hebrew updates, and I'll see y'all next time.